Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode, after completing the Riverside Sweep where we saw one of the Cray survivors who had lost their family, we decided to head on a free-time drive with Hermes, talking about the recent tragedy. We then canvassed the Tyrell District and took in a movie as our chatting continues. I see. Albert, and Lyle too. What's up, Agnès? You working hard? I'm on my way to work myself. I just swung by here real quick to check up on Albert. Not that I asked you to, but I understand given all this happened. Anyway, I know I'm always bugging you about this, but seriously, don't do anything too dangerous, okay? I get that what happened in Basel was an unavoidable emergency, but that didn't stop me from being scared out of my mind for you. If anything happened to you, Oh, Albert, I'm so sorry. I'm always making you worry, aren't I? No, that's not... Oh, don't be sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel... Oh, I've never seen you so hot and bothered before. I think you should have a little more faith in Agnès. After all, respecting a woman's feelings is the fastest way to her heart, or so they say anyway. And here I thought you were going to have something insightful to say for once, so I should have known better. Anyway, I'm not here to stop you, just know that we're here for you if you need anything, alright? Of course, thank you, Albert. I've got to go to my job after this, but I'm going to try and wrap things up there as quickly as I can. I'm too worried about my mum right now. You be careful too, alright, Agnès? Albert's not the only one who thinks about you, you know? I have no idea what's going on right now, but whatever happens, be careful, Agnès. Don't forget, we're your friends too. We'll always be here for you if you need to talk to us. That terror attack was so much bigger than the ones that came before it. It didn't feel real to me when it happened. Watching those stock prices fall sent some serious chills down my spine. Urgh. I've noticed that whenever a major tragedy happens, people always want to learn all about it. I've had people coming in to buy tour and farming guides about Cray. Some people are even purchasing books about weaponry. And you know what? More power to them. There's nothing more scary than the unknown, and knowledge can help mitigate that fear. Exactly.
Ah, welcome.
Yellow book cover for Agnès. Something new there.
I hope to see you again.
What's next? Thank you.
That was 20 worth. Kind of hoping it was a bit more than that. Round it off with a movie after all. Hey Sam, what's wrong? You're being really quiet. I know you're probably shocked about what happened, but this isn't like you. It's just, you know how my brother works for the Tyrell Times? He told me something. He said it might have been racially driven. I've always tried to not get wrapped up in that kind of stuff, but now... Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess I get what you mean. Might be a little tough to just ignore it and move on this time. It's so bad for you. You fit in so perfectly here and then have to feel that. I'll say this, it's okay to confront that stuff if and only if you're ready to. Just know you can always come into Peter and me. We're here for you. Whether or not you choose to do anything about these issues, you'll always be our friend. Nothing will ever change that, alright? Yeah, what she said. I agree 100%. You ever need to just get something off your chest, we're here. It's easy to think about stuff once you've gotten it out and cooled your head. We're more than happy to give you that space, Sam.
Can change your
we'll figure it out with you.
Catch a
it's the
revival
least we can
showing
do.
of the smash hit, Wolves Requiem.
You guys, thank you. I don't know what I was thinking, letting myself get so hung up like that. I'm sorry I worried you too. I don't think it's strange for Sam to wear things that aren't associated with her heritage. She just wants to walk to the beat of her own drum. I just wish she would realize that it's okay for her to rely on us sometimes. I mean, we're her friends because of how unique she is. That's why we were able to meet in the first place. It was really getting me down and I refused to let myself snap out of it and let go. So glad I have Peter and Marilyn in my life. They don't care about my background. They just care about me. That's what I call a couple of true friends. We all get along so naturally with Sam. It's easy to forget sometimes what sort of position she's in within society. She tries not to let any of that bother her and happily embraces people like us. Pretty amazing when you think about it. When it comes down to it, my problem's pale in comparison to hers. Maybe it's time I sat down and really settled the score back home. And that is the Tyrell District swept, I'm pretty sure. In terms of shops and all the whatnot. This sweep's going fairly fast. Just shows you that there was more content to do within the intermission sweep. All we've got left now is the Seiden District and Station Street, alongside, of course, any poking at the Dirt Memorial part we want to do, but it seems to be more about going there for dungeon-y type activities.
Taking off now.
All right, we're going to go to Seiden District. The event is at the police station, but there's a 4 SPG to check out as well.
Fair.
And it's that I want to check out.
All right.
So we got a 4 SPG. Bounty in the Waterworks free. We received reports that a dangerous archaism called a Gandaluva Omega has appeared deep within the Seiden District Waterworks. Take care of this in the guild's stead. Sun's gone, so we're done inspecting bulletin boards. One request down. We can call it here, but I'd like to finish the other one if we can. Got it. Like how the dialogue seems to expect you to have gone to every location. Never true.
Oh, I'm so in love
Welcome
with
to
this brand.
Erland, sir.
Well, it's a kill quest, so it's not going to take us too long. Welcome. We're still open here for the time being. We hope we don't have to close up shop, but the way things are going, we just can't say anything for certain. Please be careful out there.
Well,
At this rate, it's a coin flip whether or not the EGC goes forward at all. Be careful out there, alright? Why Cray? What did they ever do wrong? I remember going there once or twice on my trips to Rematharia. It was such a wonderful place. And now those terrorists have killed that beauty forever. I want to cry. Just wondered if
We
you've
have
got any
full
new defensive
confidence
gears.
in
So
our
we've got
products.
Scarlet Rouge here for Judith. The gear is nowhere near good. And we can have brown hair for Judith, which is currently what she's kind of got.
We await your next visit.
planner launched.
Scarlet Rouge for use.
Don't mind if I do.
A whole plus 10. The reward being akin to the value of the item we're giving, isn't it? More or less. Into danger we now go. Bounty in the Waterworks the Third is what it should have been called. And to be honest, we can whoop straight there. A fearsome foe is prowling around.
I'll take you on.
Thought that was me for a second there. I could probably go in and attack too.
Going all in.
Does this use a turn or not? I don't think it does, Go Grimcat. Oh, or we're also on a 0R as well.
It's working. Time to go all out.
I do wonder what to use here. I wonder how many turns that gets on for.
Do your
2.
worst.
That kinda hurt.
A boost would work here.
So at this point we've
Use a
got
sharp boost to get the upper hand.
ATS. Our strength is for 3 turns and it's at 3
Go
power.
all out.
We've got our
This'll
new
hurt.
quartz. So I guess we could kind of see how that works out.
Keep it up.
I guess I don't need that this
This'll
time. We're
hurt.
already at full.
Activating skill.
Over here. All for you. All you, Agnès.
That's not really testing out the actual powerful bounds
Checking
of what's
information.
going on there, but I'm sure we'll get there in time.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Because Agnès is already putting the damage in here.
I'll take you on. Activating drive.
A boost would work here.
You say that.
Take 'em out.
I guess I've got the boost power. A damage down, burn.
Pull out all the stops.
I think just attacking is probably completely best for
Activating
us.
skill.
No. There. Use a sharp boost to get
This'll
the upper hand.
hurt.
Already got a boost.
Flames protect us.
This'll hurt.
Raging Buster now.
Activating skill.
You're crushed.
Now or never.
The time I don't get a critical, of course.
Good luck.
You'll never get it. There's nothing I can't swipe. Grimcat coming your way. Now or never.
Zero arts again?
Judith.
Initiating skill.
There. You know what to do, Anya.
Activating skill.
Oh, yes, just destroyed it. Obliterated. We found an Aegis shield.
That takes care of that.
Bounty in the Waterworks free is complete.
Or deposit.
6,000 mirror to go with it. Law and Grey. I don't think we're reaching a 4 anytime soon with anything. Blimmin' hell. One additional free time point was added for completing all of the 4 SPGs. That is all of them.
That hits the spot.
That means we can definitely do both today. Not bad, but of course we return to the sweep with that done ridiculously fast, and probably an event as well once we get round everyone. Let's check out some of here. The Seiden District. Did they really just wipe a whole village off the map? They're all just gone. What do I even say? How do I even feel? We're going to keep the store open, of course, but am I really supposed to just carry on all casual like I was? It doesn't feel right anymore.
That's fair.
The office parks have all been on lockdown since the state of emergency. We're just trying to keep the peace. Honestly, I don't know what we can even do. No, don't say that. We'll do what we can because we must. Oh, this is a real mess. There's always something new just around the corner. We've all been working around the clock to keep this under control. But Cray Village wasn't that long ago, so who knows what could happen next? It's hard to keep our heads up. Fortunately with Cray, it was just not really even remotely defended. This is a bit of a different place. No, I had nearly a fifth of it done, and now I've gone and spilled paint all over it. Mariquita, you bumbling swine! The tower lose me one more day. I curse the criminals who committed this atrocity. When I heard the announcement, I was overcome with grief. In my anguish, I spilled my paint bucket. What is this avant-garde bilge on my canvas now? This is no art. Those fiends who raised the village have 2 crimes to answer for now. The art community shan't forgive them. A lot of people around the hotel. We haven't seen any obvious moves from them. What I really want to know is if the president's office has stumbled onto anything. Listen to yourself, Sasha. Please, we have our own position to consider. I understand you want to look out for your fellow students, but that shouldn't come at your own expense. Well, thank you for the advice, unsolicited as it was. But as a schoolmate and as a friend, I want to do anything I can to help.
Well,
it's part of my duty as the general club manager to look out for everybody here, and that includes him. So would you mind keeping in touch when you can? Are you even listening to... Okay, you know what? Fine. It's clear you've made up your mind. So should I take that statement as the view of the Patriot League and not the president? For the most part, yes. The party stance is rather disorganized, so some of us have had to release statements independently. But, well, the president's office acted irrespective of the party is nothing new. Oh yes, I'm well aware. I just wanted to confirm. That gives me a good idea of just how deep to dig into the president's office. Thank you very much for that info. We've been locked down after that terrorist attack. It's really clipped our wings. For me, I've got sources in high places, and now's as good a time as any to put them to use. I owe the Tyrell Times a good headline or two, so maybe I should dig a little deeper for this next one. Everyone else is inside. The president and the young miss finally had a heart-to-heart. They had a lot on their chests, it seems. And well, perhaps being relieved might be a bit uncouth of me, but it puts me at ease to see them finally being forthcoming with each other, even as these revelations cause them grief. This is the first step on the road to a mended relationship. Now they can begin to heal. Come on, May. I will keep our guests safe here day in and day out. We're coordinating a plan of action with Polanski. Information is scarce, but we cannot act too rashly. Godspeed to those brave souls out there. It puts me at ease to know my Edith is in capable hands. For now, all we can do is wait. We must hold firm and yield no quarter.
Do you need something? Please come again.
I just don't know how he does it. He seems to have it all figured out in spite of everything going on. He even predicted some of his colleagues would break off from the party. He's far more savvy than I thought. To think he wants to take me under his wing. He dropped everything and called when he heard the news in spite of all his work. At first I thought it was all an act, a facade, but no, he really was concerned for me. Those were his true colors. I should talk with him again. Try to tell him how I really feel. If I could just work up the courage to. Father's a bit awkward when we're talking, but well, I'm hardly one to talk. It breaks my heart, but we can't lose our way. We have to all band together to overcome this. I was actually working here when the war broke out. A bunch of Calvardian VIPs came here for an emergency meeting. And now we've got Senator Polanski and others here. We have to keep them safe and help them resolve this ASAP. We're rolling out new measures here at the hotel in compliance with the state of emergency. We can't let our guard down for even a moment. Rumsfeld has an impeccable service record in public and private security. I trust him to keep the hotel safe. As its right-hand man, I have to follow his lead. Anything to keep our guests and VIPs safe. In times like these, we need to move forward together rather than squabbling among ourselves and drawing with the President's office. This is quickly becoming an international crisis. Calvard could have saved a lot of face by taking the initiative here. As it stands, our investigation is hitting a snag. We could use some of Huckberry's wisdom to help shed light on all of this. Now, I'm no diplomat, but I have an idea of how this will impact the marketplace, and I don't like where it's headed. The markets are like horses. They spook real easily. You get a big incident like this and futures plummet. I can only hope they get it all resolved soon. How they can even do that, though, is beyond me. Insurance companies are all on fire right now. That can bleed over into other sectors pretty quickly if it keeps up. Here's hoping they get it all straightened out sooner rather than later.
That's true.
Thanks, man. That's true.
Well,
Gonna eat something?
You were getting your buckwheat from Cray, weren't you? Yeah, it was Cray. They're the authentic stuff. I remember going there once or twice to meet up with my supplier, the chief too. It hurts. It really hurts. But they want me to keep on working in their memory, so that's what I'm gonna do. Cray wasn't just a supplier of buckwheat to me. Someday I want to head there and leave my respects at their graves. Maybe with some buckwheat soba.
Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
Hey, thanks for checking up on the apartments, Frawler. Not that I was worried, those guys are tough as nails. If anyone can fend for themselves, it's them. Yeah, they were helping each other out, same as always. Once we're done here, I should head over there to see if I can help. Incidentally, you two are from the same complex downtown, right? Yep, different floors though. Simon used to come check up on me every now and then after my parents died. Yeah, I knew her parents pretty well. Funny that she'd wind up here with me on the team. Almost sounds predestined, doesn't it? How about your place, Kirk? I guess it's a safe part of town, but you sure you don't need to check in on your folks? I'm sure they're fine, but thank you. I imagine they have their hands full, but they don't need me, and I've been fine without them. Are you sure, Kirk? You don't look fine to me, being honest. Well, I mean, you think I'd lose my cool over something like this? Who do you take me for? Alright, you two, that's enough. This ain't the time for mouthing off. Don't think we'll be playing ball anytime soon. Things have really gone to shit. Just make sure you've got your neighbours' backs, yeah? Times like these, we all gotta band together. I've been through a lot myself, but we can't let it get us down. Sometimes I worry about Kirk, though. Simon's always saying he's had it easy in life. Does he know how to handle the rough times? He probably doesn't want me butting in there, but I want to at least be there if he needs help. They were just raised differently, I guess. The festival was never big in my household. Not that I want to talk about my household. Man, that's all in the past now. As long as I keep myself out of trouble, we're all good. Man, things have really gone to Gehenna here. Once I make sure the team's all good, I'm getting my ass downtown to try and help. I'm not crazy about this whole lockdown thing, but well, doesn't affect me much. I keep all my crazies in line. Best I could do now is keep an eye out for shady types, keep our area safe.
Alright.
That leaves only a couple of people to speak to in Seiden, and one of them is Datswani. It doesn't surprise me that they froze that project's funding. I'm still reeling from all of this, but I still have a job to do. I have to help the company however I can. I can't sit idly by. Someone needs to negotiate these bearish forecasts of spooked investors. No swimsuit models for you for a bit then. I will save, just in case any of this, like, randomly goes ahead. My 4 SPGs are completed, but it's 2 more events.
Nice to see you again. Huh. I see you've got a new recruit. Strange time for a new hire. Though why do I feel like I know you from somewhere?
No worries, I get that a lot. Business has been booming lately is all. Enough to justify splurging for another temp.
Well, you sure know how to pick the pretty ones. Hey, miss, ever wanted to go out for a dinner with an officer of the law?
You idiot, show some class. This isn't the place or the time.
Sorry. I was just hoping to lighten the mood before this conference. The air's so heavy right now. I almost can't take it.
Is the conference on what to do about A?
Exactly that. We knew they were trouble, but I think we underestimated just how much.
Are you sure it's alright to be telling them that, sir? If it wasn't, I wouldn't have done it. It's not as though they're uninvolved in all of this. We might not always see eye to eye, but I think all of us are at least united in not wanting what happened in Cray to happen ever again. Sir, you're damn right there. Don't know how much we can contribute, but we'll do what we can. I can't help but wonder why they even picked Cray as their target in the first place. It was such a beautiful, peaceful village full of kind people. There was nothing that made it stand out. Yeah, it's not like they had specific enemies there like Ida's unit. There's been discussion in some circles that it might have been racially motivated, but it's just rumor at this point. Really now? It's not like this is the first time we've heard Almata's been funded by racist terrorists, so it's not implausible. Now that I'm thinking about it, people do say it's got a lot of immigrants for a village up north.
Even that could be a pretext, I fear.
Miss Ruan.
Good day to you, detectives. Arkride Solutions.
You're here all the way from Van Tail, huh? Funny how you meet someone for the first time and then just happen to bump into him again and again, huh? Yes, it's funny. I wasn't expecting to run into you again this soon either. Are the 3 of you here to take part in this conference too then? That is correct. The President has ordered that the Army and the police work together on quelling this crisis. We at the CID will be serving as a bridge between the two organizations. Then your goal is to lure Almata out of hiding. That is one goal, certainly. Our first objective is ensuring the safety of the capital. Then we can begin the next phase of our operation. According to our expert sources, the artifacts in their possession thankfully don't give them the ability to teleport over large distances. That means it shouldn't take us that long to bolster the city's defenses. I don't need 2 guesses on who those expert sources are. More shady people? We're going to be working on more thorough measures to eradicate them, but those may take a while. In the meantime, we're going to have to rely on slightly more unusual measures to keep everyone safe. Which is why he decided to leak Dingo's video. I'm sure a bunch of Jaegers will be in action after what's happened on behalf of clients. And I doubt the Hayway's gonna stay quiet. I wouldn't quite say we're trying to fight evil with evil, but at the very least the army and the police may not be enough. So the president believes. Should we really be hearing all of this? I understand how you feel, but keep your head down and listen. This knowledge could be useful to you someday. So is Rene with the president? I'm assuming so, since he's got the fancy temp title of presidential aide and all. He is. He's currently on loan to the president, serving as our point of contact in his vicinity. I'm confident that he will do a first-rate job, though I can't help but worry about just what that entails to an ambitious man like him. Yeah, I feel you. Alright, I have a message from you-know-who. He says that the group sealing off the mountains to the south of Long Lai is acting off. And this is from me. If you're going to meddle, just be careful. Thanks for the heads up. Give my regards too. That's Ikaruga, right? Great, not those monsters. It's almost time for the conference to begin, Inspector. Got it. Are you ready, Miss Murran? Of course, let's be going. I can't pretend to be a fan of the work you do, but I know you're trying to stop this madness as much as we are. We're going to do the best we can in our own way. You should do the same. That goes without saying. I knew Armada was scum, but this... Despicable bastards. Goddess have mercy, because I won't. I say we round him up and give him the firing squad. The public needs to work with us on this. We have to take those scum down. I know things will get a bit tight under the state of emergency, but just trust in us to restore order.
That policeman looks so cool!
I know you've been talking with Inspector Daswani, Mr. Arkride, and for one reason or another, he trusts you, somehow. You sound bitter about it. You don't trust me yourself. Not that that's a problem, or that I care. I have to. Being stubborn about it won't get me anywhere. As my superior, the inspector knows who to trust. If he sees what you've done out there and finds you trustworthy, then what he says goes. And at any rate, you're not the real enemy. Armata is. Well, but as a man of the law, there are certain things I can't overlook. Lines I can't let you cross. We do need all the help we can get, no matter where it comes from. And I'd be lying if I said I weren't relying on you. A little, in a roundabout way. Let sleeping dogs lie, yeah? We're both working against Armada here, so no point barking at each other. Got your code as a cop, and I got mine as a Spriggan. But now those codes are taking us in the same direction. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, the way I see it. I suppose, Armada is too dangerous, too evil for us to go making other enemies. That said, once this Armada business is said and done, we're putting our sights back on you. Hey, look forward to it. Friendly conversation. Do you think we used to just turn a blind eye and let you shade of grey types get off without a warning? Meh. Or with a warning. Meh, I can't go ruminating on that. I've got a job to do, and that's taking down Armada. Conveniently, they're not grey at all. These guys aren't just criminals, they're a threat to the whole world. We all need to be banding together against them. And so it looks like we will. Sounds like Ikaruga's even got it, maybe something to do with it. Or a finger in the pie, so to say. I mean, anyone with power that can affect and destroy an outfit like that may just destroy anything. And was literally poking around their place lately. Do you want to poke the beast that much? Or maybe that's part of their plan too. Please direct all requests to me if you would. The other officers have their hands full right now. I'm at a loss for words about Kraid, but this job won't do itself. We still have to keep the peace. If we officers can keep our chins up, even a little, that'll go a long way toward giving the public peace of mind. Claudel was saying he has this really important investigation to coordinate and it's taking up a lot of his time. So this is my chance to really step up as an officer and handle public reports myself. And that brings an end to a sweep of the Seiden District.
Alright.
Which leaves just Station Street. This has gone fairly fast, hasn't it?
Banner launched!
Got our extra connection to view too at some point, but I will just move straight onwards right now because it's always good to canvass the shops a little bit.
Here goes!
I'm assuming the marker's not at the shop and the marker's probably at the Bracer Guild.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe.
But I wish to have access to the shops.
Department store.
Even so, I will start up here and move down.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods.
But such a tragedy to strike right on the cusp of both the Revolution Festival and the EGC. I can hardly imagine anyone would be in the headspace for clothes shopping when a state of emergency has been issued. Regardless, our department store will endeavor to support everyone during these trying times. I should probably start that process by quitting my whining.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
You sell Azure cufflinks for Kincaid. But you can wear them in front of the President. Doesn't seem like there's new armors to get, opposed from just like
Thank you for
only got
visiting
one of them?
the Weston
Why
Department
is Van
store.
not wearing that? It's extra speed, extra move.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine
Probably
goods for sale.
better stuff in a second, and I'm buying these for no
We
reason
hope you
now.
enjoy shopping with us.
Wouldn't surprise me. Pretty good for a rosette, too. Not bad, not bad.
We await your next visit.
Oh, that did cut down some of my money again. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, it's you guys. Figured you'd be out and about. Sylvie and Kana too. You're from Cray, right? Heard you were safe because you were here in the capital. You've been training with Sylvie here for gunsmithing, yeah? Yeah, I was going to go back home for the Harvest Festival, but my car broke down. I was only planning on staying here one more day. And then that happened. It was so awful, I'm sorry. I've been swamped with public safety hearings and stuff. Things are calming down, but it's still a mess out there. But don't you worry about figuring out a living situation. You can stay with me for as long as you need. Thank you, Sylvie. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you looking out for me. It's fine, you're my apprentice now, so this is as much my business as it is yours. Even with your family gone, you're not alone. You can rely on me from here on out. Thank you. I'm glad she has somewhere to stay at least, but that doesn't make the situation any less shitty. I'd shame the name Grimcap if I just sat idle and did nothing. Lashkar and I were here in Edith. We were going to head home, but this happened before we did. Oh, I can't believe they're all gone. Mum, Dad, and everyone else just gone. I need to put myself together for Sylvie and for Lashkar. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect something like that to happen to Kana's hometown. I can't look away from this, not when I'm close with someone from Cray. I plan on lending a hand too. Keep your eyes on the ball, Spriggan. Can't be getting caught off guard like this all the time.
You got a permit, yeah?
Yes, but you're not going to sell me better weapons. You're going to sell me weapons from the previous section.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Battle jacket has higher defense, so the new armors are these one. With lower art res. And the survival rest with even more defense. Survival vest is better than the battle jacket. By like a large margin. 90% evasion, some magic evasion too. Like straight upgrades for some people.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department
Like interestingly,
store.
Judith.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Why not? And you have a natural 25% or so, 19% evasion there. The 25% could definitely make you dodgier than ever before, I feel. 61k cash still in hand.
You better take good care of it.
And the last shop here. We will continue on with the store in the future. Not even in my wildest dreams would I imagine something like that happening to Cray. We've been partnering with the village for so long that I think it's taken me even longer to accept that they're just not here anymore. All of our suppliers were the loveliest of people. Why did this have to happen? I've handled business with Cray before as one of our produce suppliers. They were always so kind to me when I stopped on my way home too. They didn't deserve this. They did not.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Honey glazed pretzel is new.
It's been a pleasure.
Alrighty.
And we've got something to send over to Kincaid, who is still a fair bit away.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
40 points away. How will we max that out? Can't take him for a movie, can I? Alright then. So we've still Station Street to do, and one event to do, and maybe some combat simulator training. Of course, we haven't actually taught you shopwise, but you shouldn't be anything too important.
Have a wide variety of fine goods for
We've
sale.
nearly completed the sweep here, or at least the first
We
one.
hope you enjoy shopping with
For
us.
chapter 5 of this story. Intermission complete within this last week, and we're moving on. Are we moving on fast for a reason? Are we getting into some serious action? I mean, a big bomb just went off in Cray. Big terrorist attack on the Mafia. Join me next time for more as we get closer to more answers, or at least to more action.
Well,
as we actually try to take it to Armata, still not knowing where their base or anything is. That's a real question at this point in time. That's a real question. I'll see you then for more. Until next time, I say bye-bye.